Good morning. You're in the loop. Every week we talk with the people who make San Antonio a better place to live. Thanks for joining us in the loop. Here's your host, Milton Glick.
And welcome to In the Loop. I'm Milton Glick, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Get you caught up with the people, the organizations that are making San Antonio a better place to live. This is exciting. Our guest is Kim Hinze. She is the Director of Community Engagement at the San Antonio Humane Society. And it's been, did I get it right?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
There we go. We have not I have not talked to them in such a long time, but I wanted to do this and I forgot I should have. That is that I'm so sorry. Oh, I found my Humane Society hat from way back
Oh,
when.
how awesome.
I'll have to take a picture of it.
Yeah, you got to see that. That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is pretty cool. It was like, oh, they got to see this. So let's see.
Yes.
Okay, let's get, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's do this. We always do this. Tell us a little bit about the history and the mission of the San Antonio Humane Society.
Yeah, so the San Antonio Humane Society has been in the city, in the community since 1952. So we started out, I know, 1952.
Wow, I was doing the math. Wow.
So we started out in a small little office kind of area off of Jones Avenue. Really small over there, and then moved to where we're at right now at our current location off of Fredericksburg Road, moved there and expanded our services. So we do your spay neuters for the community as well. We do your vaccinations for the community. We do adoptions. We do so any type of community education, volunteers. There's so much that happens besides, yes, adoptions is one, absolutely. But there's so many things that happen. So from community engagement and education to, talking to kids and the people in the community about why is it so important to spay and neuter your pet, the benefits of it. Also, why you need to have your pet vaccinated. So your rabies, your bordetella, so it'll prevent some of the diseases that can spread. So that's kind of what we do in a nutshell. But of course, we have all the puppies and the kittens and the dogs and the cats. So lots of them as well.
Well, I told you when we talked on last week, that we were going to feature 3 of the pets that have been there for a little while, which doesn't makes them possible wonderful pets, but people always overlook the older animals.
Yeah. So we have a couple of what we call our long-term residents, right, that have been with us for over 100 days, and just a little bit of history too. So these dogs and cats will stay with us. So we do not euthanize for space. That's something we do not do. So we want to make sure that it's a good fit to find their forever homes. But one of them, his name is Atlas. He's been with us for about 160 days.
Okay.
He is a 8-month-old male Australian cattle dog retriever mix.
Oh my goodness, what a great mix.
I know. It really is, right? Something that could run, maybe be on a farm would be perfect. I mean, he still is a puppy, right?
And intelligence. And
yes. Yeah.
They're just a dog's dog.
A dog's dog. I love that. So, I mean, he still has lots of energy. He wants to run. He wants to play. He understands the learning commands of like patience understand things like that. So he's learning all of those things like sit, stay. But he's doing a great job. He's what we call our playgroup superstar. So he's interacting a lot with our training team and things like that. So we also have.
But now hold on. We'll just focus on Atlas and then we'll jump in. You just have. How many did you bring?
I brought 3.
3. Okay,
yes.
So Atlas is the first one.
Atlas is the first one.
We'll do some questions, and then we're going to focus on number 2. Who's number 2? You don't have to tell us much about him. What's the name?
Oh, number 2 is Sanford.
Sanford?
Sanford, yes.
Okay, we'll talk about Sanford in just a little while, but Atlas sounds great. And where do they go to see Atlas?
So if they want to come and see Atlas, you can always go on our website first, right? Because you'll need to fill out an application. But you can come to our location at 4804 Fredericksburg Road. We are open every day from 12:30 to 7.
Right next to Quick Trips, easy to find.
Yes, exactly. Right there, right off the access road, right there on Fredericksburg Road. You can come see us.
Miss it.
No, you can't miss it. You can come play, interact with Atlas, come take him out for some playtime, walks, things like that.
Okay. So there are a lot of different programs. You mentioned some of them. Do you want to kind of feature one? Because some things have come up that are new. Since we've interviewed the San Antonio Humane Society.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what's some of the new stuff that you're super proud of in accomplishing your mission?
Some of the new things is I still say it's fairly new. It was completed in 2020. It's our medical building, our Leo Naylor Medical Building. So that building, we were able to expand our spay-neuter services to the community. So something with that is it's for everybody. So it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter a zip code that you're in.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. We do have some zip code grants, but it doesn't matter where. So you can take advantage of that, and all of that's on our website. And then you can also get your pet vaccinated. So for its yearly vaccinations, for low-cost vaccinations. And all that is just you make an appointment Monday through Friday, and you can come in and get them vaccinated.
That's wonderful. One of the things that comes to mind is what the San Antonio Humane Society is doing is removing obstacles toward a safer, happier, more letting you be a responsible pet owner without really, it's going to cost a lot to spay or neuter.
Right, exactly. It's going to cost, $8 to.
So I just won't do it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. And so we are removing those barriers. We are making responsible pet ownership easier. We also sell your flea and tick medicine at a lower cost. So it's a service to the community, and we are, funded through donors and supporters that we're able to help with. So we're really excited and want San Antonio and all of the community just to take advantage of it.
So if you want to participate in the spay-neuter program, what do you need to do? You just come out? You go to the website and make an appointment?
So you go to our website. Our calendar opens the last Monday of every month.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So for July or for August, it's already opened. But for September, you'll go on the last Monday of August, and you can book at 9 a.m. and then you can go on and book. But we also have specials like if your dog is between the weight of 2 to 40 pounds, we have a donor who's What Would Mary Do that you just have to pay $30.
Huh. Wow.
That's it. And those slots are every Thursday. So those you can book. We still have openings for August. So you can take advantage of those.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Good to know. And again, the website is?
sahumane.org, and then you will click on the services.
sahumane.org. So you can go see Atlas there. You can go do the spay-neuter. Now, you don't have to worry about spay or neutering Atlas, is correct?
Right. Atlas is already spayed and neutered. So
okay.
Yes. Yep.
Yay.
All good. Yay.
And, Atlas sounds like he's probably reading a book right now.
He's enjoying his time. I mean, our team, they love these animals. So they interact with them and they take them. We have volunteers that will come in early in the morning and take them on walks. I mean, let's talk a little bit about volunteer opportunities. Can we switch to that? Sure.
Okay, so what are the volunteer opportunities with the San Antonio Humane Society?
So we've got multiple opportunities. You can volunteer to be a dog walker. You can volunteer to work in the office. We have people that help us with computer work, with filing, with answering the phones. We also have opportunities like with our fundraising team. We have people that come in and help us stuff letters.
Oh, cool.
So it's a really neat thing that you can do. And for volunteer opportunities, there's orientation. So you would sign up, and then there's an orientation. And all of that is on our website too at sahumane.org.
How long do volunteers stay and volunteer?
Oh gosh,
I know. I knew the answer. That's why I was asking.
Many, many years. I mean, they're wonderful, dedicated. We have some that have been with us for probably 10 plus years.
Yep.
And then, some that kind of come in and come out. And there's people that help with laundry, which is great. Love that. They come in and they help with laundry. But our volunteers are the backbone of this organization. So we can do it without them.
And that then indicates to me, and I hope it indicates to the listeners, that this is fun, they're well treated, it's important that they're doing, and very rewarding.
Yes.
What are some other things? Is fostering a possibility?
Yes. So with our foster program, you can volunteer with them, and they can you can foster. So it's our little animals. So those that may be like your neonatal, kind of some that are a little too small yet, might be bottle fed babies or dogs that might need a little extra TLC, but they may be too little to be adopted. So you can volunteer with our foster program, and we give you all the supplies. We teach you what you need to do. We schedule all the appointments so you can come back in, get them vaccinated, take them home, and then we reach back out to you when it's time for them to come in and for them to be adopted.
And did you foster?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and I was a foster fail.
Yeah, I was a foster fail too.
You were.
With a different organization, but yes, it's a wonderful to be a foster.
It is. It really is. It's not a bad thing at all.
No, it is not.
I love it. Mine were two pups that were from the San Antonio Humane Society, and I just immediately, once I got them, I was like, yeah, I'm going to fail at this in a good way.
Yes, it is a good way. So what are their names, just out of curiosity?
Lola and Pepper.
Okay.
Yes.
We talked about Atlas. Let's do our second feature pet.
Perfect.
Okay, who do I? You said we
we're
had.
We're going to talk about Sanford.
Sanford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sanford. So Sanford's been with us for about 150 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so kind of close to Atlas.
Almost half a year, I guess.
I know. About 6 years old. So he came from us from the Shirts Animal Shelter. So the Shirts Animal Shelter is one of our partners. We partner with multiple shelters.
I'm glad you
around.
mentioned that.
Yeah. That we can do some intake with. So Shirts is one of them. So he came to us, and he had some chronic skin conditions and itchiness and things like that. But he got his great medicine, lots of TLC. And then now he's ready to be adopted. So he has a special diet and medication to help prevent the skin issues. But he's lovable. He's gentle. Yeah. He's just the sweetest dog. You can see him kind of walking around the office sometimes with our volunteers. But he's a sucker too for squeaky toys.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Did you say what do they think he is in terms of breeds?
He's about a hound. I'm sorry, what a breed?
Breeds. Yeah.
A hound mix.
Oh, a hound mix.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But very, very kind of sweet and gentle. Just ready to go home.
And this is the cool thing. We talked about this a little bit too. How old is Sanford? Did you mention?
Sanford is 6 years old. About six years.
Okay, so Sanford's personality probably is pretty much set. He's sweet.
Yes.
He's gentle.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the biggest advantages of getting an older pet.
Yeah, an adult dog. You kind of know. In a nutshell, I mean, we can't predict everything, right? But, in a nutshell, what you're getting. The big thing, too, is when you adopt, give them some time to adjust, right? Mm-hmm. They're in a whole new environment. You got to think, almost put yourself in their paws. Get it, paws.
No, nice.
And what they've gone through. So they're getting used to you. They're getting used to your home, used to finding where the bathroom is for outdoor, like the door to go outside, used to finding their food. So give them a little bit of time to adjust.
Okay. Talking to Kim Hinze. Okay.
Yes.
Hinze. There you go. Director of Community Engagement with the San Antonio Humane Society, talking about a wide variety of things. And then I want to make sure we cover everything. So we've talked about 2 pets that you can find today at sahumane.org.
Yes.
I'm going to go check them out in a second.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to.
I know. This is exciting. I want to see Sanford.
I love it.
There's no way I can put another puppy in our life.
I know. I just want to take them all home.
But a 6-year-old dog actually is perfect.
Yeah.
And
work out great.
When people come to you, I know y'all screen people.
Yes.
And they should kind of screen with y'all too, the dog. Like, do you know any about its history with cats? Do you know about
exactly?
Is it indoor? Is it outdoor? Things like that. What should people ask when they come?
Yeah. So some of the things that we look out for, right? Well, we're the eyes and the ears of the animals,
Mm-hmm.
so we are representing them. So spending time with them in the visitation rooms. Yes. So we ask that you spend at least about 20 minutes or so getting to know them, making sure it's a good fit both ways. And then also, like, if you have an apartment, so is your apartment complex, can they take are you able to have animals? And being able to have that information, whether it's a letter or an email, that has to be something in writing, because we don't adopt to everybody. We want to make sure it's the best fit for the animal too. So apartment, and you can also bring, let's say you do have a puppy at home or a dog at home and you want to do an intro. So we can schedule that to make sure, hey, is this going to be a good fit for both of you? Things like that are kind of what we look out for. Maybe if you have small children, we have a customer service agent that really kind of tries to ask some of these questions so that we can try to match you to the animal. Because you might come in thinking, I want one thing, but after hearing kind of your lifestyle and your family, it might be completely different.
Yeah, and it's kind of your opportunity to double check with the experts who know the animals.
Yeah.
We have kids. Do they get along with kids? Oh, they get along great with kids. Or, maybe let me show you a different dog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes. So that's what we try to do is we try to match you with that dog or cat, just to make sure that it is a good fit. So, and animals especially with puppies, they're going to grow. They're going to chew.
Point.
They're going to chew. So you need to make sure and have lots of chew toys. They need activities. So things that when it's cooler outside, taking them on walks, providing training for them is key. That's a key to success for not only the animal, but for you too.
Now, I'm cheating. I'm looking online for Sanford. Let's see. Is Sanford on there?
He should be.
There he is. What a great-looking dog. Yeah, 6-year-old male, 70-pound hound dog.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
So you go to sahumane.org, and you can search by name.
Yes.
Now that you know Atlas's name and you know Sanford.
Sanford's name.
And we'll do one more before we go. But we still have about 10 minutes. I want to make sure we're covering everything. What else do our folks need to know about the San Antonio Humane Society?
So some of the things that we do have coming up are, if you're interested with our events, we have a wonderful event in October 21st at the shelter. It's our annual fundraising event. It's called Friends for Life. So we have it at the shelter so people can come in, they can see the mission in action, you can even adopt dogs or cats, you can interact with them.
Cool.
So there's table sponsorships that are available for that. And it's a wonderful evening. So you get to hear from hear the mission in action, hear from people that have adopted, hear from volunteers, hear, just a wide variety. So it's a really neat, heartwarming event, and you get to make sometimes like little enrichment toys, which enrichments are things that keep the animals their brains. So you think about it's like you doing a puzzle or you doing some sort of activity like that. Mm-hmm. These are the things that we do for the dogs and the cats. So we'll make activities for them and give it to them.
Yeah, I will tell you that I bought a carrot when I came by and said hello last week, and now I've stuffed the carrot with stuff, and yep.
There you go.
She loves it.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Laura's my wife.
That's okay.
That's all right. B loves it. B's the dog.
Aww.
Yeah. But, okay, so there's that event that's coming up.
Yes.
And I'll find that at sahumane.org.
Yes.
Is there an opportunity for businesses to be a sponsor of the event?
Yes, absolutely. So they can be a sponsor. They can get a table.
Okay.
Those start out at $2,500 and they go up. So all of that's there. Or, you can always reach out to our development team, which their email is development@sahumane.org.
I'm not supposed to ask questions I don't know the answer to, but I thought... But I thought of this, so if the answer is no, then that's okay. But I'm just curious. Sometimes we get organizations that will say, hey, because I thought of the businesses, we want to do something as a church. We want to do something as a business.
Sure.
Do groups ever come volunteer?
They do.
Good.
We have group volunteer activities.
Oh, good.
So
good. What you got?
We have multiple things of that, and all of that's on our website. So you can do things like paparazzi, which they'll do group team building activities. So there is a small fee depending on the group size, but we have multiple companies come in. So they'll take pictures of the dogs, and those pictures, dogs and cats, the PR team will use, and you'll see them kind of on our website or through social media posts, things like that. Or they'll help out with things around the shelter, so deep cleaning. We always need volunteers for that. Or getting newspapers.
Oh,
so
yeah,
getting
yeah.
newspapers ready, cat litter boxes ready. And then kind of doing things fun with the dogs and the cats too.
Well, I think you mentioned food too. So if my church wanted to do a food drive.
Yes. So people can do food drives. You can do donation drives.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Blankets, newspapers.
Yes,
yeah.
Blankets, newspapers.
Towels.
Any kind of towel. If you think, this towel has a stain in it. Let me tell you, the dogs and cats don't care. They love it. So bring those towels to us. Bring those comforters to us. We can use those. You can also, we're in need of treats and wet dog food and wet cat and kitten food. Those are the things that we're seeing a little bit of a shortage in.
Oh.
Yes. So if you're able to donate, we have our Amazon wish list, or you can do a donation drive, just like you mentioned.
Oh, and I didn't know about the wish list. That's very cool.
Yeah,
okay.
very convenient. And if you're an Amazon shopper like me, which my husband's like, it's just a point, click, and go. And if you're not, I'm happy to give you a tutorial.
Yes, yeah. You do trainings on the best.
Exactly. That's a whole other story.
Okay, I got a tip for you after the show. Yes, we're just the opposite. My wife is like, "Grr," and I'm like, but it's on Amazon.
It's just so easy. Look,
yes,
and it's right there.
But that's cool because if you as a group, like dog food, like a big, you do the bags, right?
Yes.
I can bring bags of dry.
Absolutely.
A big bag of dog food, not that expensive for one person to bring. And if 20 people bring it, it makes a huge difference.
Yes.
Where, if I'm thinking, okay, I got to give 3 or 4 of these bags, I can't afford. No. If you just get a little drive up, that's terrific.
Yes. Yeah, something like that. Treats, cat treats, dog treats, anything like that. Or if you have toys, dog toys laying around, and you're like, my dog doesn't really play with this anymore, we will take those too.
Okay.
So you can do those, and we'll wash them like those Kong treats.
Yes.
We use those. So if you have some laying around that your dog's or you might have bought them and they're just not interested in them, we'll take them.
Okay, got a few minutes left. What haven't we touched on that you might want to make sure we have? Or should we jump to the third animal?
Maybe we jump to the third one.
Let's jump to the third guy.
All right.
Who's our third?
So our third
We've talked about
one.
Atlas, and you can find Atlas at sahumane.org.
Yes.
Atlas is a cattle dog. Retriever lab.
mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's Sanford, who is a lab mix.
Correct.
And Sanford, a hound mix.
Hound mix.
And absolutely gorgeous dog, 6 years old. And who's our third one?
So the third one is Elsie.
Okay.
Elsie's been with us for 156 days. She is about a little over a year old, a female terrier mix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a female terrier mix. She was sent to stay with her foster family for just a little bit so she could get more comfortable. There you go. There's an opportunity for fosters like I was talking about. And so she's now at the shelter, and so she's adjusting to things. She's paired with another sweet dog, but she's a little shy.
Okay.
So she's going to need a family that will understand, as we're talking about, it's going to take a little bit to warm up to people, to warm up to that house, and get familiarized with things around her.
There's Elsie.
Yeah, she's a sweet dog.
Yeah, she is. She has got a sweet look on her. I think I saw Elsie.
You
when
probably did. You
Yeah.
probably did.
Okay,
But,
I'm looking at Elsie at sahumane.org, by the way.
Yes, go to sahumane.org. But she's still a great companion. So she is just wanting to find somebody that is just kind of calm. It's more of a calm environment that will, give her time to adapt and adjust to her home.
Hey, can you brag on a partner here, I think? I see as I look at Atlas on the right-hand side of the thing, there's something that says canes.
Yes.
Does Atlas prefer canes over other...
I know,
Is that why, or is Canes supporting you?
Canes are supporting us. Atlas is the K9.
Oh, ouch.
K9 of the month. And so his adoption fee has been waived. So
oh my
Raising
goodness.
Canes sponsors that. That's another opportunity for companies too.
That's great.
Yeah, they can sponsor dogs.
And but
dogs and cats.
But that means if I'm interested in Atlas, this is the month to do it, right?
Yes, this is the month. So you come see us. And Canes also has goodies for the adopters as well. So,
oh, very cool.
yes, it's a
that's
neat
nice.
program.
Okay, so about 3 minutes left. Just let's talk a little bit. And have I missed anything else?
No,
okay.
This is great.
Okay, good. So those 3 dogs, Atlas, Sanford, and Elsie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the cow, but different.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you can find them on the website. Anything else? We keep talking, but I have another question, but I just want to make sure I've covered everything.
No, yeah, I think
Okay,
this
good.
is great.
Okay. It's hot.
It is.
What does the Humane Society have any advice for pet owners?
Great question.
And
Yes. Yes. So it is hot outside, and taking your dogs and your cats too out when it is in the middle of the day, when it's 100 degrees outside. If your hand is too hot to touch that pavement, it is too hot for the dog's paws.
That's
the
a
cats
great
too.
advice.
So it is, even the humidity, you might think, okay, well, it's only 80-something degrees, but the humidity is also hot. So if they have to be outside either early in the morning for a walk or late at night for a walk, please make sure they have plenty of water. Just like us humans, right? You need a lot of water because you can get dehydrated. So lots of fresh water for them. Try to keep them inside because it's cool inside as well. But if you're going somewhere, don't take your pet with you if you need to go out and run errands.
That's great advice because people and I think even with the best of intentions, they just okay, I'm just going to be in there a minute
for like a couple minutes, and then no.
Do you have any advice if I'm walking through HEB and I see a dog in a car and the window's cracked, but I know it's 101? Do I tell the HEB people?
You could, yes.
Okay.
You could probably reach out to the manager, but just try to keep those pups at home.
Okay.
Or go if there's friendly places that can take them, then absolutely. So you're going to, like, for example, Hops and Hounds. It's a dog park. It's a dog-friendly atmosphere. Also, people can go there. So that's a great opportunity. It's shaded. It's got plenty of water, things like that. But really try as much as you can to keep your pets out of cars during the heat and to keep them inside. So.
Okay. Well, again, just about 30
area.
seconds left. I'll let you do the last. Give a little commercial for the San Antonio Humane Society.
Well, the San Antonio Humane Society is so excited, and we have lots of dogs and cats and kittens and puppies, volunteer opportunities, fundraising events, ways that you can get involved. And you can find all of this on our website at sahumane.org, or you can come see us at 4804 Fredericksburg Road.
That's pretty easy. All righty. If you didn't get those phone numbers, if you didn't get the website, I'm Milton Glick. You call me here at the station. I will get them for you. Kim Hinze has been our guest today, Director of Community Engagement with the San Antonio Humane Society. Go check out Atlas. Go check out Sanford. Go check out Elsie. They need homes, and they're going to be perfect for somebody out there. So go check them out. And mention you heard about them on the Loop. And that will make the Humane Society very happy. All right, we'll say goodbye for today. I'm Milton Glick. You join us next week as we keep you in the loop.
Thanks for joining us in the Loop. We look forward to bringing you next week's show with Milton Glick.